Welcome to the latest installment of our 15K to 600K portfolio update with your host, FD for SafeUp.tv. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. For those who are not subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. The intention remains to grow, of course. For those who are from the UK, please note that, guys, this information or content within this video is not intended for UK audiences. The authorities are trying to protect you, and I am required to make this claim or disclaimer. If you are from the rest of the world, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Please note that the information contained within this video is not financial advice. It's just information adequate for entertainment as well as educational purposes. That said, let's jump into this week's installment update to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, where we have selected 6 ecosystems, blockchains or categories in Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, Cosmos ecosystem, mixed portfolio, as well as Avalaunch. Then across those 6 categories, we have selected projects, and the aim is to invest at least $2,500 into each of those to see if we can manage 15K invested across all the 6 categories all the way up to 600K. So far, we've just invested just over 11,400, so we still have about 22 or 23% left to invest. So today's updates on price movements this week versus last week. Let's start with the Ethereum blockchain or ecosystem, where we hold positions in VulcanForged, PerpetualProtocol, and AEVO, formerly RBN. Let's start with VulcanForged POR token, and it's priced at $2.80. Portfolio is now valued at $288.72, and week on week we are down 11.3%. Overall, we are down 20.5%. Perpetual Protocol and the PEP token is up next, and it's sitting at 54.9 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $549.06, and week on week we are down 10.2%. Overall, we are still up 29.1%. AEVO, formerly RBN, is priced at 42.1 cents for this week, and portfolio this week is valued at $467.77. Week on week we are down 8.5%. Overall, we are still up 77.2%. So that means our Ethereum basket this week is valued at $1,305.55, but it's down on last week by 9.9%. Overall, we are still up 25.7%. Moving on to Cardano, where we hold positions in Cardano's ADA, World Mobile Tokens, WMT token, Lenify, SundaeSwap Sunday token, as well as Wing Riders WRT token. Let's start with ADA, which is priced at 37.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $452.27. Week on week, we are down 3.9%. Overall, we are still up 31.4%. World Mobile token is up next and is priced at 18.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $376.67. Week on week, we are down 5.2%. Overall, we are up 43.8%. Lenify is up next and it's sitting at 54.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $661.54. Week on week, we are down 15.4%. Overall, we are now down 0.9%. SundaeSwap is up next and it's sitting at 0.6%. Portfolio is now valued at $697.33. Week on week, we are actually up slightly by 5.4%. Overall, we are sitting at 13.9% in the red. Wing Riders is up next and it's sitting at 1.9 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $206.28. Week on week, we are down 10.8%, and overall, we are down 56.8%. So our Cardano basket this week is valued at $2,394.09, which means we are down on last week by 5.9%. Overall, we are now in the red by 5.4%. So our Cardano basket going down into the red for the first time in so many weeks. That's to be expected. The market is choppy at the moment, but could this be the last dip before the scream to the top? No one knows. Can only hope so. Moving on to Polkadot and Kusama combined, we call that .sama. We hold 4 positions in Bit.country Pioneer, referred to Mnet now or something that ilk, RMRK.app, Moonbeam Network, and Kill Protocol. Let's start with Bit.country Pioneer's NEAR token, which is priced at 4.2 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $33.76, and week on week we are up 2.4%. Overall, we are still down 86.3%. RMRK is up next and it's sitting at 62.2 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $232.25. Week on week we are down 3.4%. Overall, we are still down 69.1%. Moonbeam Network and the Glimmer token is up next and it's sitting at 18 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $360.87, and week on week we are down 8.1%. Overall, we are still down 51.1%. Finally, it's Kill Protocol, which is priced at 16.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $177.28. Week on week we are down 8%. Overall, we are down 55.9%, which then means our .sama basket this week is valued at $804.16, and we are sitting at 6.3% down on last week. Overall, that portfolio is now down 61 61.9%, which means the Summer basket is the worst performing position across our 6 baskets within the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. The Polkadot ecosystem performing poorly across the board. It's not just the assets within this portfolio, but across the board, it's not doing well at all, for whatever reason. Moving on to Cosmos, where we hold positions in EVMOS, Injective, Osmosis, Persistence, and Axelar. Let's start with EVMOS, which is priced at 2.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $30.79. Week on week, we are down 6.0%. Overall, we are now down 93.7%. It's among the worst performers within the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, if not the worst. Moving on to Injective, where the price is sitting at $20.69 and portfolio is now valued at $2,068.94. Week on week, we are down 13.5%. Overall, we are sitting at 395.4% up. Next is Osmosis, and the Osmo coin this week is priced at 42.9 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $432.67. Week on week, we are down 8.7%. Overall, we are down 13.2%. Persistence is up next, and the XPRT coin is sitting at 22 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $227.59, and week on week, we are down 1.7%. Overall, we are down 4.8%. Axelar is up next. Price is sitting at 57.4 cents. Portfolio is now sitting at $598.88, and week on week, we are down 11.7%. Overall, though, we are still up 38.5%. So our Cosmos basket this week is valued at $3,358.87, which means we are down on last week by 11.8%. Overall, we are still up 53.4%. Next is the mixed portfolio, where we hold positions in NEARProtocol, Pythnetwork, Beam, and Shrapnel. We start with NEAR, which is priced at $4.75. Portfolio is now valued at $268.48. Week on week, we are down 11.3%. Overall, we are still up 43%. Pythnetwork is up next, and the Pyth token this week is priced at 32.4 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $713.29, and week on week, we are down 10.6%. Overall, we are sitting at 15.5% in the red. Beam is up next, and is priced at 1.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $543.29. Week on week, we are down 1.1%. Overall, we are down 1.1%. Interesting. Next is Shrapnel, which is priced at just under 5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $79.42. Week on week, we are down 4.4%. Overall, we are now down 77.2%. Shrapnel has been performing badly, or you could turn around and say it was our bad entry point. So our mixed portfolio basket this week is valued at $1,604.48, which means we are down on last week by 7.4%. Overall, we are now down 16.5%. And finally is the Avalaunch blockchain or ecosystem. We hold AVAX, the native coin for Avalaunch network, Traderjoexyz, Draw token, Avalaunch XAVA token, Avalaunch the launchpad. Let's start with AVAX, priced at $24.66. Portfolio is now valued at $1,288.64, and week on week we are down 9.9%. Overall, we are up 76.6%. Next is Traderjoexyz Draw token, which is priced at 33.4 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $399.46, and week on week we are down 7%. Overall, we are down 18.6%. Avalaunch XAVA token is up next and is priced at 45.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $1,150.86. Week on week we are down 17%. Overall, we are still up 137.9%. So this actually makes Injective the best performing position at 395.4% up. Anyway, our Avalaunch basket this week is valued at $2,838.96. We are down on last week by 12.5%. Overall, that portfolio is up 67.9%. So the overall 15K to 600K portfolio challenge is this week valued at $12,306.11, which means we are down on last week by 9.8%, and overall, crossing the edge, we are up slightly by 7.2%. So there you have it, folks. 77% invested of our 15K budget. We are still assessing other projects we want to invest in. We don't want to invest everything in existing projects because there might be some good projects that are coming up. That's the main reason for the hold. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. In terms of actual dollars, in cash terms profits, we are up $1,517.56, which means we are up in cash terms 13.22% or 13.22%. So it is still positive. Anyway, guys, that's it for this week's update to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Until the next one, your host, FD for Sage5.tv, signing out for now. Bye.